Thank you, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you from Blub World and the World Teen Parliament. I'll just share my screen and we'll start with a quick run-through of the World Teen Parliament. Before I start speaking, let me give you a quick update into what exactly is Blub World and what do we do. So Blub World is a monthly magazine for teenagers that works on the very simple idea of teens inspiring teens. Every month, we try to find out teenagers who are doing amazingly well in life and share their stories with many more teens across the world. Around 2 years back, we thought that there is a need to build an institution where all these amazing teenagers from across the world could come together to influence and work on global policy making. Because if you see around you, a teenager is typically not a recognized stakeholder in policy making anywhere. And now, with the advent of technology and teenagers being the technology natives, we need them to be a part of the mainstream policy making. And that's where the idea of the World Teen Parliament was born, a parliament of the teens, by the teens, and for the world. To tell you simply that what exactly is the World Teen Parliament, the World Teen Parliament is a year-long parliament of 100 amazing teenagers who become the members of parliament after an election process from all across the world. And these teenagers must have a vision for the world to improve the world with their ideas and their work. During this 1 year, when they are here with us at the World Teen Parliament, we train them, we mentor them, we support them, and even fund them so that they can build a future of their dreams for humanity. Throughout the year, we bring together global leaders, corporations, governments, and the society to listen to the voice of teens, or simply what teens want. Each year, we search for the next 100 teenagers who can inspire and lead the world. That same search we are initiating right now. What we simply ask that if you are a teenager with a vision, then answer the question that how will I improve the world in a 59-second video and follow the steps to participate. But before you participate, you must know that the World Teen Parliament is a non-profit give-back initiative of Blub World. So the participation and involvement in the complete process of the World Teen Parliament is absolutely free and only based on elections. It's an absolutely fair parliament, and we are trying our best to keep it that way. The steps to participate are simple. A student has to create a video answering the question, how will I improve the world? He has to fill a form and go to the YouTube channel of Blub World to see his video there. He has to then share the video with the maximum people so that he gets the maximum views, likes, and shares. And on the basis of that, the leading 100 to 200 teens get selected for the live voting round, when people vote for them directly. And on the basis of these votes, they finally get to become a member of parliament of the World Teen Parliament, if they are among the top 100 teenagers to be the MPs. If the students need help for their videos, they can refer to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals to identify local and global problems and then suggest their solutions in their videos. To give you an idea of the important dates, the registrations of the World Teen Parliament for this year close on 15th of November 2022. The live voting round begins on 15th of December 2022. And the second World Teen Parliament gets established on 22nd of January 2023. If you missed anything in this whole process of participation, don't worry. You can directly see this participation process on a video. Whatever I'm showing you right now is directly the website of Blub World. You can just go there and see Blub World/World Teen Parliament, and you'll reach the page that I'm showing you right away. Now, why should a teenager try to become a member of parliament? What does he typically get? He gets trained, mentored, and funded. He gets to talk to world leaders to propose his ideas. He gets to inspire and motivate teenagers globally with his talks and speeches. He gets to create global teams of teenagers to implement their ideas like a school project. And also, they become a part of the jury of the World Teen Awards. They also get to plan and host the next World Teen Parliament, because once the MPs come into power, they take control of the parliament and we become their secretariat. We have also given out the reasons why should every single teenager participate, even if he becomes an MP or not. If he participates, he gets a participation certificate. He works on international projects and internships, gets to attend workshops on future skills, improves his own skills of public speaking, problem solving, critical thinking. He interacts with global leaders, makes new connections, learns about democracies and governments across the world, and enhances his or her CV or portfolio for his future career. The participation rules are pretty simple. The teenager has to be above 13 and under 19 years of age on 22nd of January 2023 to be a member of parliament. The tenure of the World Teen Parliament is 12 months or 1 year. Each year, a new parliament comes into session. And the total time commitment for an elected member of parliament is only 21 days out of the whole year, so that his studies do not get impacted, his academics don't get impacted. And this also is not in a single stretch. These 21 days are distributed throughout the year. The current World Teen Parliament, which is in session right now while we talk, which typically was established on 22nd of January 2022, got more than 72,000 teen registrations last year. The current 100 members of parliament who are sitting right now secured 235,610 votes. They created a total social media buzz of 15 lakh plus social media views, likes, and shares. And the World Teen Parliament got a global coverage of more than 15,000 plus centimeters square across print publications globally. And one good thing about it is that the World Teen Parliament never did a single press interaction or a press release or any press communication. This all happened absolutely organically. We are very thankful to amazing people, amazing speakers, amazing guests who shared their time and were there in different parliamentary sessions at the World Teen Parliament. Just this Saturday, we had Mr. Suresh Prabhu, who's currently the guest professor for London School of Economics and was a former Union Minister with 10 portfolios, 4-time Lok Sabha MP and 2-time Rajya Sabha MP. We had Mr. Karthi P. Chidambaram, the Member of Parliament for Lok Sabha. Ms. Susan Ferguson, the country representative for United Nations Women India. We had Mr. K.C. Ramamurthy, the Member of Parliament for Rajya Sabha. Mr. Tanmay Chakravarti, the Group Government Affairs Officer for Tata Sons. Mr. Pradeep Rai, the current Vice President of the Supreme Court Bar Association of India. Mr. Shombi Sharp, the United Nations Resident Coordinator in India for United Nations. Mr. Ravi Bhatnagar, the Director of External Affairs for Reckitt, Dettol. We had Dr. Kiran Bedi, Ms. Dipali Khanna, the Managing Director for the Rockefeller Foundation. We had Dr. C.P. Joshi, the current Speaker of the Rajasthan Assembly. Ms. Dwaraka Sriram, the current Head for Yuva for UNICEF in India. And Mr. Purushottam Kaushik, the Head for the World Economic Forum for India. If you wish, you can see the current 100 MPs on the website by clicking on this button, and you'll see this current list of the sitting members of parliament, from which cities they come, which schools they come, which classes they come from. We are very thankful to our partners from India, South Africa, Spain, United Kingdom, France, especially Save the Children Foundation and UNESCO MGIEP for being a part of the World Teen Parliament since its inception. To see what exactly is going on right now, you can just follow Blub World either on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are, so that you get the current updates of what exactly is going on. You can also explore our deep network of advisors and mentors who are sharing their time to build the World Teen Parliament. We have Mr. Abel Kane from UNESCO, Mr. Ajay Gupta, the founder of Bachpan Group of Schools and Academic Heights Public Schools, Mr. Anthony Nelliseri, the Chief of School Excellence for Bharti Foundation, Airtel, Dr. Bindu Rana from the Millennium Group of Schools, Padma Shri Gauri Ishwaran, the advisor for the Shiv Nadar Schools, Professor K.G. Suresh, the current member of Universities Grants Commission, Mr. Kanak Gupta, Director of State Hemar Jaipuria Schools, Mr. Mahesh Srivastav, the Regional Director for South Asia for the Cambridge Board, Ms. Nandita Singhal, Director for Secure Meters, Mr. Raghav Poddar, the Chairman of the Poddar Group of Schools, Ms. Rajita Kulkarni, the Trustee of Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir Schools, Mr. Ramanan Ramanathan, the First Mission Director of the Atal Innovation Mission, Mr. Sanjay Roy, the founder of the Jaipur Literature Festival, Dr. Snehal Pinto, the Director for the Ryan International Group of Institutions, Mr. Vinesh Menon, the CEO for the Vibgyor Group of Schools. We have also people from the industry devoting their time to the World Teen Parliament and the parliamentarians. We have Gilda Scarf, the current advisor for the Harvard School of Sociology, Mr. Guneet Singh, the head of marketing for Google for Asia Pacific, Dr. Lopamudra, the general manager for Hindalco, Padma Shri Dr. Neeru Kumar, the current advisor for the Election Commission of India, Mrs. Preeti Binoy, the head of corporate communications for Kimberley Clark, Somini Sridhara Paul, the senior vice president for Hangama Digital, Tanmay Chakravarti from Tata Sons, and Mr. Vipul Reddy, the Group Product Manager for the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative of Facebook. We have a very deep central working committee from India and abroad who help take World Teen Parliament to many more countries. We have a very deep program for school leaders and principals where whoever thinks that we are working in the right way, with the right intent, on the right track, to be a part of the team at the World Teen Parliament by becoming school custodians. These are school principals who are contributing at the World Teen Parliament by involving hundreds of schools each to be a part of the World Teen Parliament. And we have a very deep network of school ambassadors who are principals who are helping us reach out to schools within their cities. You can go and check the list of the principals who are currently involved in the process of the World Teen Parliament. The opportunities for the school leaders are now listed below, that if you really believe in empowering teenagers, then you can become a school custodian or a school ambassador. And if you become any of these, you enjoy the following powers. You get featured on our website, social media, and print magazine. Especially, you get a special power to nominate a teenager directly to the live voting round. For instance, a teenager is not able to get that much heat on social media. He's not able to get that many views, likes, and shares. Don't worry. This is not a social media fest. If you're a school ambassador, you can nominate that teenager directly to the live voting round. In the live voting round, he surely has to get votes, and only then he becomes an MP, but he skips a step. You will get to attend exclusive leadership workshops by global faculty throughout the year for your professional growth and enhancement. If you feel that you want to share your knowledge, then there's an option where you can get positioned as a master trainer with the World Teen Parliament. All the teachers who get involved in the process of the World Teen Parliament get to enjoy the benefits of the WTP Guide program, where they get to upskill themselves and become a part of the global community of the World Teen Parliament Guides. So finally, we invite you that if you think there is a need to empower teenagers in this way, in these kinds of skills, make your students participate in the World Teen Parliament sessions and workshops so that they get to know what exactly is going around them. And if you feel that you can support us, become a school ambassador and invite other schools to participate at the World Teen Parliament. Remember, the only thing that anyone spends at the World Teen Parliament is their intelligence, their vision, and their passion for teen empowerment. I hope some of you and some of your teenagers are the parliamentarians of the next World Teen Parliament.